Oh, hello. You hear that? There's a truck backing up outside. Okay, maybe you can't hear that, but it's if you're wondering what that beeping noise is, it's a truck backing up outside my house. Hey, it's me, Mr. Croft, and I'm coming to you as always from Jonathan's bedroom here in sunny Santa Monica, California. Speaking of sunny, we're going to continue making observations about the weather. Miss Dana and I loved the work that you guys did in your meteorologist notebook. We're going to keep recording the weather. That's getting louder, isn't it? It stopped. So we're going to keep recording our weather observations, but we're going to be doing it in a different place now. For the next several days, we're going to be recording our observations here in our English Language Arts notebook. So you should have this handy. I know I sent out an email to my students telling them to get this ready. I'm pretty sure Ms. Dano probably did the same thing. But today we're going to be recording our observations in page 26 of our English Language Arts notebook. So this is what you're going to do. First thing, you're going to go outside, you're going to look at the weather, and then you're going to record what you see in here. Let me show you a little bit more about that. So after you've gone outside, after you've looked at the weather, you're going to open to page 26 of your workbook, which will look a lot like this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to write your name, where it says name. So if I was doing this, I would write Mr. Croft. Okay? Then you're going to write the date. I think the date that you're going to be watching this is going to be January 20th. If I'm wrong about that, then just don't listen to me. But whatever the date is today, you're going to write that right here. And you're going to have to ask a grown-up what the date is. Then over here it says, today the weather is, and you're going to pick one or more of these, and you're going to color whichever thing you see outside. If it's stormy outside, you're going to color in the stormy box. If it's sunny outside, then you're going to color in that. If it's rainy outside, you can color this picture. If it's snowy outside, you can color that one. If it's sunny with some clouds, so it's sunny but there's a couple clouds, then you're going to color this one. If it's totally cloudy and you can't see the sun, you're going to color this one. If it's windy outside, you're going to color that one. So you're going to color whichever pictures match the weather outside. Then we're going to do a little bit of writing. Down here it says, it is something outside. So we're going to circle whichever one of these the weather is outside. If the weather's cold outside, you'll circle that. If the weather is chilly outside, which means it's not totally cold, but it's a little cold. If it's chilly, you're going to circle that. If it's warm outside, which means it's kind of nice and comfortable, you're going to circle that. If it's hot outside, you'll circle that. If it's wet outside, is it rainy? There a lot of puddles? Then you'll circle that. If it's windy, then you'll circle that. So you'll circle whichever one of these fits the weather outside. So for example, if it was warm outside, you would circle warm and then write that word right here, warm. So now my sentence says, it is warm outside. If it was hot outside, I would have circled hot and wrote hot there. If it was cold outside, I would have circled cold and wrote the word cold there. So pick one and write whatever word it is. So we're going to do a little writing today. It is warm outside, or it's cold outside, it's chilly, it's hot, it's wet, whatever applies. So after you filled all that out, after you've got your name, your date, you colored whichever weather it is, and you finished your sentence down here, then as always, you're going to take your camera, click, take a picture of that and send it to me or Miss Dana. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. How do I stop sharing my screen? Woo, here I am. Okay, so that's your assignment for today. Fill out that first page in your weather journal, which is on page 26 of this workbook. If you don't have this workbook, if you've somehow lost it, that's okay. You're just going to need to write all this out on your own. You're going to need to draw a picture of the weather and then write the sentence on your own, maybe with a grown-up or an older brother or sister helping you. All right, so there you go. You have your assignment. On behalf of me and Miss Dano, this is Prof. out.